So you're probably wondering, what the heck? He just had the 2018 MacBook Pro. He was super hype. He made a great unboxing video, a great enthusiastic video when I pre-ordered it. Why would he take it back? I know he couldn't afford it. I know he was trolling. Oh no, it's a piece of trash, isn't it? None of the above. I'm gonna get into the meat of it. Now look, straight to the point, I edit in Premiere Pro. Yes, Premiere Pro. And Premiere Pro and Apple, they don't talk the best language to each other. You know what I'm saying? Final Cut Pro is the best thing to use. And I recommend if you're doing the MacBook Pro and you're doing big, heavy 4K editing, you might want to go the Final Cut Pro route. I was doing some heavy 4K processing, plug-in, color grading, the works. I went to render that thing. Them fans kicked up. That MacBook Pro was like, hold up, player. Even with the eGPU, mind you. I'm using the eGPU. And the render speeds weren't at the timing, and they weren't as fast as I would like them to be. Now, I'm coming from a custom PC with a banging graphics card with the CUDA. So when I run Premiere Pro and I export, I'm getting great speeds. But I need Mac OS. I'm not 100% sold on Windows. I want Mac OS. I'm spoiled. I'm used to a certain 4K exporting time. So I boxed that bad boy up. I got my butt in my car and I drove right over to that Apple store. It didn't meet my expectations and I want to make an exchange. It's my fault for trying to get a desktop workstation performance out of a laptop. They packed that thing smacking heavy, and I'm pretty sure if I was using Final Cut Pro, I would be fine. But the thing is, if there's something in Premiere Pro that I'm quicker at or I can rely on and be more comfortable, I want to have the flexibility to jump back. Or if I don't like my Final Cut experience, just go to Premiere Pro and still have the same experience on Mac OS. That's the key. Now, what did I exchange for? That is the question. Maybe I'll show you a little preview. Let me shut up. Let's go. Let's open up something. Let's have some more fun again, baby. What, you thought I was just gonna get rid of it completely? No, I exchanged for something else. Let's go. That unboxing is gonna be in the next video. I'm joking. Let's go. So, yeah, I picked up a new system. You just saw me unbox it. You know what it is. Yes, the iMac Pro. That thing's sitting right, wait, this one. That thing's sitting right there. Now, my premise to doing this is, in reality, if you don't know, a desktop machine is usually and always more powerful than a laptop. Like I said, I was trying to look for a desktop experience in a mobile device. Desktops are generally more powerful, more fast, more everything than a laptop for the most part, because laptops are restrained in size. You can only put so much in a small laptop's body. So much power, so much fans, so much heat. You can only do so much. So a desktop gives you more versatility in the power. I decided to make that exchange, and to be quite frank and honest, the exchange didn't cost me that much to make. That just goes to show the level where that MacBook Pro was hitting at, you know what I'm saying? After you throw in Apple Care and so forth, you know what I mean? It adds up quick. But that machine is great, it is awesome, it is powerful, especially for my Final Cut Pro users. So I don't wanna make this video to deter or to detour anyone from getting the MacBook Pro 2018, because that thing is a beast. It's something that we've been waiting from Apple for a long time, and they did a little something on the keyboard on the sneak tip, didn't really say nothing. But the keyboard is still not the best. Like, it doesn't feel like 100, but I use external keyboards. Like I said, I was doing a desktop setup, so I got around that. I would love to have both, to be totally 100% honest, but as of right now, I gotta pick one. So my premise was, hey, I'm just gonna grab this. I'm gonna load in the exact same project I had from Premiere Pro, the big 4K heavy process plugged in and color graded footage, and I'm gonna hit the render. And if that thing would have did anything other than what I expected, right back To the Apple Store, we go. To my happiness and to my report to you, Premiere Pro runs like a champ on this bad boy. So now I have everything I wanted. I wanted Mac OS. I wanted to be able to do 4K projects in Premiere and get a great rendering time. Now I have that all bundled up in this bad boy. So I'm very extremely happy. Another plus side to me getting this, I ended up changing up my desk. It's gotten a lot more minimal, a lot more contained, a lot more cleaner. I'm happy. I still have my custom PC right there cranking along, but it is no longer the main workhorse of my system. It's the side chick now. You know what I'm saying? Apple got that #1 spot right now. And I'm finally able to get back on Mac OS for that experience. Like I said, I'm a pro user, you know what I mean? Pro audio editing, pro video editing, heavy intensive. I do that. And for a long time, Apple has been the industry standard for professionals. You know what I mean? From Pro Tools, now Logic, you know what I'm saying? Final Cut has been there for a while. It's the premier product. That's why when they kind of strayed away from the pro consumers, a lot of people got mad, a lot of people got pissed. So let's talk about, not that, that's custom PC. That thing's a beast. I will be doing videos and talking about this because for those of you who can't get in the Apple crazy budgetness, I get you, I feel you. You can do a lot of great things with building one of these. Although right now in the PC industry, there's some manufacturers that are cutthroat with it. You know, the graphic cards manufacturers and the RAM. And those are two important things you need. And right now they hiking prices. So you're not too bad off going the Apple route. Now, the iMac Pro. This is a great machine. I'm still electing to use my mechanical keyboard and my Logitech MX Master mouse, which is a great mouse. If you're looking for a good wireless ergonomic mouse that feels good in the hand, the MX Master, I highly recommend it. I put the Magic Mouse and the Apple keyboard right back in the box that it came in, and I stuck it down there in my cabinet. I'm dedicated to what I use. I love it. I have my workflow, a workhorse. It handled Premiere Pro flawlessly. Nice, beautiful 5K display. And this is just the base model. I didn't go, man. Yeah, it's just the base model, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna just cut it there. But for the base model, and for what I do, this thing is working like a beast. And when I throw Final Cut Pro on here, I can only expect the best performance out of that, like crazy. So I just wanna apologize to the people who were looking forward to my MacBook Pro videos, because I was looking forward to it. I had a whole list of the ones to do, the ones that were requested and so forth. I was in there, I was ready to go. You gotta understand, how I produce these is Premiere Pro, and you know, Premiere Pro no go, it's a no go. So when that did not work, I literally just had to like factory reset back. Let me go try this out, and this was the best decision I could have made. And I'm very proud that I got the 2018 MacBook Pro, because it led me down the path to just pulling the trigger on this bad boy. Yeah, you know. At the end of the day, I'm very happy with this choice. For those of you out there who maybe meet my criteria and like you're looking at my decision and now you thinking like, wait a minute, should I be going this route? Like, stay tuned for the vids. I mean, I know that they've already been doing things on this, but I just kind of want to document my Apple experience. Okay, so I just want to cut in a quick update. I just watched Dave Lee's YouTube video, maybe I'll link it down below, where he speaks about the MacBook Pro 2018 and the Core i9 processor having throttling issues in this chassis of the MacBook Pro. Now, that makes perfect sense because, like I said, I was trying to do a workhorse render in Premiere Pro, just like what he tested. And like I said, those fans kicked up like crazy. They got really loud, and the performance was subpar on the render times for Premiere Pro. Now, obviously Premiere Pro is not optimized for Mac, it's more optimized for Windows, but still, yet in all, you're not getting the full capabilities of that 6-core i9 in this Mac body. Now, I had a few comments of some people having suspicions about the throttling or asking me, does it throttle? And I can't confirm in my use state, yeah, there was something happening in there to where I'm not getting that full, crazy, beefy, specced out spec sheet that I anticipated and that I was most excited about, which is why I decided to go the desktop route. So I'm very, very happy with the decision that I made. And big shout out to Dave Lee for running that test and putting that out there. And I knew when I got to that point and I had those performance issues, I knew something wasn't right. Like, for me to have that beast of a machine and to have the eGPU and to get the render times I was getting, it was just unacceptable. So I guess on the Core i9, not sure about the i7, Apple may have not calculated this properly or really thought about the true workhorse that pro users really need. And they I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of upsetting, to be honest. So I guess I would say maybe steer clear of the i9, maybe look at the i7, or maybe wait till the next rendition. Look for someone to test the i7 out there, check their videos, and just see and make sure it's in the clear. Big shout out to Dave Lee for putting that video out. I would have done all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got too frustrated. I wasn't gonna sit around and do all that stuff, play around, you know what I mean? Then take the, nah, I was like at the point I had content to create. I needed to edit videos that you have seen or that have went up already on the channel. And I need to edit this one. So take into account what was said. Think about it. It's a large investment, be smart. Sometimes it's good to sit back and let us take, the arrows in the back for you. So that way, you can take a clear path and avoid the drama. I got you. My name is CJ. This is CJKnowsTECH. I just want to get you to think about maybe trying this out. And if the MacBook Pro is more your budget and you can't swing this thing right here, yeah. But honestly, once you throw the 32 gigs and the 1 terabyte, you're just about there, especially after Apple Care. Trust me.